What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Redneck TV channel. And today, I thought I'd just do a detailed video about my bass setup. This video was highly requested because if you follow me on Snapchat, you would know all the time I like record with my Snapchat camera listening to music in my truck, and like when the bass hits on songs, fucking camera goes wah wah wah. So everybody was just like, hey man, do a video on your bass setup, but what's your bass setup? How many amps you putting down? All that bullshit. So I just thought I'd do like a detailed video about how I got my bass set up and like everything that I have. And right now it's like a $700 something system, so it wasn't cheap. It sounds pretty good, but honestly I don't think it sounds like $700. But still, I'm gonna show all y'all how I got it hooked up and shit. But I got my subwoofer box sit under this back seat here, so I'm gonna take this back seat out real quick and then I'll show y'all what I got going on. Oh, damn it, it's so heavy. Yeah, get that motherfucker out. Oh shit. All right, y'all, before we get too far into anything, I'm gonna pack me a dip first. So we're dipping on Copenhagen mint today. Leave it in the comments what you're dipping on. And if you ain't got one in, pack one with me, y'all. Been needing this dip for a little bit. I just got out of soccer practice, so I'm exhausted. Hadn't had a dip since after lunchtime today, and it's like 5 o'clock now, so Oh yeah. Mud jug we're spitting in today is my truck's roadie. Got it just for my truck. Blaze orange roadie, little Confederate flags all over it. Really sexy mud jug. So if you want to get this mud jug or any other mud jug on the website www.mudjug.com, feel free to use my promo code RNTV15 for 15% off your whole entire order. But without further ado, the first thing I want to show y'all is how I got it wired up under the hood. So let's pop that motherfucker real quick. Oh yeah, look at that nip slip. But what I got hooked up over here is the fuse tap right here, just in case like too much wattage comes out, and then instead of blowing up my $80 amp, it just blows up this little $2 fuse tap or whatever the fuck it's called. I forgot what it's called. I'm not a real expert on audio. My buddy helped me hook this up, so he knows most of this shit, but you know, I know enough to hook it back up. So forgive me if I call something the wrong name. This thing hooked up to the positive and the negative terminal. This is to the damn light bar, so just ignore that. But this blue wire right here looks like a dang turbo or something's hooked up in my truck. It goes all the way from here, and then it runs all the way down and goes into your where the gas pedal is. Around there, there's this little hole, and you can push this little rubber stopper piece in, and then you can run wires through it. When it rains and I'm driving, water gets up under my floor mats, but you know, I don't really feel it, but you know, it kind of sucks. But that's how I ran the wires, just that little hole down there. So yeah, that blue wire comes out up there, and got some shit running under my floor mats. You see all that mud for where the damn leaks in there. Ran it under this thing, like under the center. It goes to the side of it, and then under the passenger side floor mat, got that fucking blue wire right there again. Runs all under the back seats and shit, and then, you know, we got our amp right here. This is a Planet Audio 1500 watt amp. It's got all these damn settings right here. You can flick these little switches, turn these little knobs. I just got it turned up all the way because it sounds the best like that. Then we got the damn blue wire that goes from that positive cable. Then we got a ground wire right here. I ran it right here under the subs, and then right here, hooked the ground up to the frame. You know, twist it around that bolt, then tighten it back down, and it's pretty good ground. We got our lovely assistant recording for us today. Say hello if you'd like.
Hi.
She sounds so pretty. But if you're wondering why there's duct tape on the sub box, it's because my back seat, it's got little bolts that hang out of it, and I didn't want it to like puncture the box like it already has been doing right here. So I put little strands of tape over it, and keeps it from puncturing the box and getting leaks and holes in it. And how I slid this box under the back seat and made it fit was, I got these little wooden blocks right here. They're like 2 inches on each side. I just set the back seat on top of these. I don't bolt the back seat down or nothing, because you know, hell fuck it. They just sit up like that, and allows me to slide this under there real nicely. And then I put tape all over these blocks on the top of them, because when I first got my subs, I'd, you know, be jamming out, and then these little wood blocks rattle real loud, sounded like shit, so put tape over there and it acted as a cushion to cushion out the rattle and sound, so just a real nice deep bass sound now. We got us a nice Kenwood radio right here. It costs like $180 or something like that, something along those lines. Got a USB cord right there, aux cord. It's got everything you'd need except for Bluetooth, which kind of sucks. Also got 4 door speakers all the way around. We got one right here, one right there, all the way around. If you look real closely right there, you can see there's some red shit. And yeah, that's a new speaker. Because the stock door speakers sound like complete shit, so we had to get new ones. So the voice is real clear. But without further ado, let's hook up this phone right here and play some music. Y'all already know this song. I played it at the end of like 10 videos, so y'all should know this one.
If I could take you up in paradise up above, if you will tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again.
Alright, I flipped the box over so I can get a good little scenery of what we got going on around here. Got 2 12-inch kicker comps right here. They're really nice subs. This box and the subwoofers and the wiring harness with the kicker 1200 watt amp, all of it was, I think, $400 something. And then I bought that 1500 watt Planet Audio amp because it just sounds better and it's got more watts in it, so you know it's gonna hit harder. This is the amp it came with, and I turned it all the way up, and every time like a big old bass song would come on, it would just like cut out on me, and it was real high-pitched bass, so it didn't sound good. So I got that Planet Audio 1500 watt amp to replace it. It sounds a lot better, it's a lot bigger, so yeah. But I'm gonna give y'all a good shot of these subs. Yeah.
Sometimes I get stoned in my backyard, lay off in the tall grass of my views and stars. I think about nothing, get to clear my thoughts from all the thunder and lightning, so I did a spark. Sometimes I get down and the like Johnny Depp, you said you shouldn't stop. With the
Alright, we're gonna play the subs one more time, but I put everything back. I put the back seat back on and all that, and I'm gonna close my doors and see if y'all can hear the rattles from the outside of the truck.
I'm already down, and I'm shining bright, 'cause I'm really great. All my damage, look it really down. That was a blessing. She's special to you. I don't look at her special.
So that's my bass setup. It was like 180 for the radio, 60 for door speakers all the way around, then 400 for the subs. It was like, I don't know, like 600 bucks. And then I bought that amp, which was 80, so 600, 700 bucks, somewhere around there. But yeah, my bass, it hits pretty hard. My truck's a subwoofer on mud tires, so it's pretty badass audio system. But yeah, like I was saying, I just got out of soccer practice or conditioning, whatever it's called, conditioning, but you know, I call it practice. It started, so I'm gonna try to get the same amount of uploads I usually do out, but it's gonna be really hard because every day after school, Monday through Wednesday until like 5 o'clock, I got to do conditioning and like run and all that shit, and then when I get home I'm so tired I don't want to do nothing, and then it's just really hard for me. So I'm sorry if I like go a week without uploading, and so you know, don't get mad at me if I do, but I more than likely won't. I never do. That being said, if I slack on uploads a little bit, I will for sure live stream, because I usually live stream at nighttime. Shut the hell up, you dog. So go download the app live.me and follow me, Redneck TV, just like my channel name is, and I live stream like, I'm gonna try to live stream like twice a week, and I do really funny shit over there. Like fans or y'all viewers, y'all send in diamonds, and then a big amount of diamonds, I'll do something hilarious, like do a full can or something. I do that shit all the time, so make sure you go check that stuff out. It's pretty funny. And there's a lot of fake accounts of me on live.me, so just know you found the right one when you find the one with 15,000 followers, because that one's mine. But I also want to mention something else. In my mudding video, like 3 weeks ago, I said I'd open that GoFundMe. I'm going to put a lift kit and all that shit on it. Well, I changed my, I don't want a lift kit. I really thought it through, like, to the max, and I'm just like, I don't want a lift kit. It's stupid. Not anytime soon anyway, and plus I'm not going to make a bunch of y'all donate like that amount of money. That'd be crazy, insane, even though if 5,000 people donated $1, I would get it, but still, that's just stupid. That's a lot of money. So instead, I got that GoFundMe page. I'm not closing it. I'm keeping it up. I had like 180 bucks in there, and I took that money and I bought new rotors, brake pads, and an axle seal because mine went out and I couldn't mud or anything with that broken axle seal because I didn't want to get mud all on my differential. So I fixed all that shit with that money. So thank y'all a lot for whoever put some money in that pot. You know, thank you a lot. Really helped me out. Because when my shit breaks and I got to fix it, it's really hard for me to, you know, just spend that amount of money to fix it because, you know, I got to pay bills. I got to pay phone, got to pay my gas, my insurance, and dip and all that shit. So it gets pretty expensive. That being said, I'm not going to put any more upgrades on my truck unless the money comes from the GoFundMe. So however much money's in that GoFundMe, that's the amount of money I'll spend on my truck. That's the only thing that money's going to go into. And the next thing I'm going to buy, I'm going to make a video about it, like a before and after, like horsepower difference. I'm going to get a K&N cold air intake, and it cost 350 bucks. And once my GoFundMe reaches 350 bucks, I'm going to post on Snapchat, y'all, we hit now, thank y'all so much, all that shit. And then I'm going to buy the cold air intake, and I'm going to, before the install, I'll do a 0 to 60 time, and then, you know, do engine sounds and all that, and then I'll show the video of me installing it. And then we'll do the 0 to 60 again, see how much faster it gets, see if I notice any more speed. Yeah, that's the next thing we're gonna do. And you know, if y'all just go balls to the walls and just a bunch of money, just like that, throw a bunch of money in the pot, and you know, that'd be pretty awesome. But if y'all do that, I'm gonna also put a new exhaust system. I'm gonna get Flowmaster Super 10s. We're gonna do a before and after video on that with an install. So, you know, that GoFundMe, if you put money in it, just know you're going to get content and entertainment out of it. So, you know, I'm not just going to throw it up there and be like, y'all, fucking go donate to it so I can buy me a new fucking vehicle. But yeah, thanks again to people that throw money in that GoFundMe account. So thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. And I'm going to make some videos about all that. So thank you. But that GoFundMe page link will be in the description below. And I'll also put it in a comment. So it'll probably be top comment if I comment it. So if you want to throw some money in that pot and see those videos, and make sure you go, you know, throw a few dollars in there for, you know, spread some cheese on this broke cracker. But if you like this video, make sure you show your support. You know, leave me a big old thumbs up. Let's try to hit 800 likes on this video. Really be much appreciated. And also follow me on Instagram at redneck.tv. Funny shit over there all the time. So, you know, go follow that Instagram page. And also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You know, we got 30,000 subs and 50,000 subs. We're eating a full can of dip. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Keep us growing. Keep on smacking that sub button so you can become a part of the fan base of the Redneck TV. And also, there's this little bell beside the subscribe button. And, you know, tap that motherfucker. Make it ring. That way, every time I upload a brand new video, you get a notification. I upload a video. Bing, bing, right on your phone. And remember, always keep on dipping.
And keep on spitting.
Ye frickin' ye, y'all. Give me a kiss.
Sometimes I get stoned in my backyard, lay off in the tall grass on my views and stars. I think about nothing, get to clear my thoughts from all the thunder and lightning, so I did a spark.